It stuffed garbage into its belly, compressing it forcefully into small cubes. It was the last garbage collection robot on Earth, having lived in solitude for 700 years. Initially, it simply followed its programming to stack trash neatly. As time went by, it gradually developed self-awareness and began to imitate, piling up garbage into buildings of various shapes. When it rebuilt the Steel City, perhaps those humans would come back. But as the buildings were built one after another, the only one accompanying it was still this cockroach. Loneliness was inevitable. After finishing the day's work, WALL-E returned to its room, meticulously arranged with its collectibles. Carefully removing its treads before entering, WALL-E began its leisure time, first playing its favorite music. It then sorted the items collected that day. But today's classification presented a problem. This thing that was both fork-like and spoon-like didn't seem to fit anywhere, so WALL-E placed it alone in the center. Watching humans holding hands on the screen, an inexplicable loneliness swept over WALL-E. How it wished for someone to accompany it like that. WALL-E left food for its pet cockroach, then tucked itself away, sitting among its treasures, rocking back and forth in solitude. The next day, a low-power alert woke WALL-E. Though no one regulated its working hours, battery life remained a constraint on its existence. It needed to leave its room during the strongest sunlight, bask for 2 hours, and then begin the day's work. WALL-E diligently performed the same tasks each day. Even robots can feel boredom, but work always brought unexpected delights that somewhat dispersed the loneliness. It discovered something resembling an eye patch, tried it on, found it had a certain charm, and promptly added it to its collection. Next, it found an exquisite box. The contents were too bright and were discarded, but the box was kept. Then it cut open a refrigerator and discovered something vibrant and green inside, completely at odds with the yellowish wasteland. WALL-E gently scooped it up and stored it in its small container. Suddenly, a red dot caught its attention. It chased and caught the moving dot, unaware that danger was silently approaching from behind. By the time it realized, it was almost too late. Fortunately, it quickly dug a hole and narrowly escaped. The spacecraft brought not only danger but also the love. WALL-E had always dreamed of, a hot-tempered life-scanning robot named Eva. This scared WALL-E into trembling, but to escape loneliness, it continued following Eva. Not even returning home at night. The next day, as the mission time grew increasingly urgent, Eva became more and more agitated, constantly venting her frustration. Looking at the extremely dangerous Eva, WALL-E hesitated, then cautiously approached anyway.